and here's another video where I'm gonna tell you what are all the default smokes that you should be using for the map of Abyss. Now, as an Omen, I usually play Claw, but nowadays I'm playing Omen, so I'm gonna talk to you what the Omen smokes do. Basically, when you're entering on site, you should give the Heaven smoke, and you can try this one way. Now, what this one way does basically is
Let's attack.
what this one way does is it prevents the backside players from swinging out. Because the moment they swing out, let me just go back up. The moment they swing out, they can't see you. They can't see you because of smoke, but you can definitely see their legs, and you can just try to do a 1 minute. These are the default smokes. Now, you could also argue you can give the backside smoke, but for this backside smoke, you would need to have the space. It's kind of hard to get the space, so I usually just give this one way, unless my team asks for a backside smoke. Now, there's another way, another smoke that I sometimes try. If you're trying to do a mid split, like you're doing a mid split to 8, example, like there's 2 people here, the 2 main and 3 mid. If you have a jet, maybe the jet smokes or the cypher smokes mid vents here, and when they are trying to take a heaven, you smoke like this for them, and then you smoke that, and then you could do the normal one way, or you could try to do the backside CT smokes. Now, what this does is basically when the guy comes in from the mid, this smoke prevents. This just lets you focus on the right side. I mean, there might be a guy swinging out, but there'll be like 3 people went. So one will be holding, one will be swinging out. You can clear, and you can easily pass this smoke, and then you can just try to take side. There will be pressure from main and heaven.
Shadows.
Or if you have a Waylay, this is a special case that I do sometimes, since Waylay is really strong on this map. If you have a Waylay on your team and you're an Omen, what you can do is you can smoke heaven. You can keep your flash ready, and then you could flash heaven for your Waylay. What this does is basically it flashes, it lines the whole of heaven, and the Waylay can dash from here, say from here to here, and you'll find one guy. If there's someone playing here, he'll be blinded. If there's playing someone here, he'll be blinded, and then the Waylay can trade him up, and you'll have the same effect as a guy coming from the blitz. So nobody can help him from spawn, and this guy will be blinded. You can get one. If there's no one, that's okay. You have heaven now. You're full of heaven. Waylay can just hold it. He had refract as well. While this happens, you can take side. Now this is for A. Now let's look at B. For B, attacker sided, what I generally do is please avoid this smoke. This smoke is not good. In my opinion, this smoke is really bad. What this does, it lets the defender swing up and take one fight and run. Which is really, really bad for the attacker, because you can just swing out, get one and run. It doesn't do its job. Now what I usually do from there, like from attacker, is give this smoke, outward smoke. Now what this does, it doesn't let you swing out from here. Nobody can see anything, only this. So it's much easier for the attackers to just focus on one angle. You do this, he can't swing out from here. He can do drops to side. You can hear the drops to side. So you just have to hold only this angle, which is much easier. Instead, if you just smoke behind, say example like behind here, then you would have to watch. The guy would have to watch this. He could swing out from the right, left, mid, everything. Now the second smoke, you can give the second smoke here. This is a default smoke. You can just always give this smoke. This prevents the guys from stairs to watch side. So they would have to swing out and then hold like this. This makes it much harder for them to swing up here, or else they would be swinging you from here. They will be swinging you from there, and you won't be able to do anything. Now, these were the attacker settings. Let's look at the defender settings. Say I'm starting mid, as normally a controller should in defense. As a controller, you should probably start mid, so you can give both sides smokes. But since Owen is really like, he can give a really long smoke, you can play here as well. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can get the smoke to here, to here. So this is also a pretty good spot for Omen. But for Clove, you would have to play here, so you can give both sides smoke. Now, there's two things you can do. One, there's the default smokes, this, but nobody really gives these smokes nowadays. Like, it's really not worth this thing. It's not worth it. These smokes really don't have much. What people usually do is this control slow. Now, what this smoke does, it just cuts off the whole of side, this whole half of the side. Like, you would only have to watch this angle. For the defender side, you would only have to watch the smoke out, and you have to watch only side. What this does, it lets the defenders flood in to side easily. You don't have to worry about main. You can just easily take side. Isolate your fights. Just clear this, clear this, clear this. Usually people plant here, here, and here. This is a really strong spot, but it's really hard to get the plant down. But once you get it here, that's really good spot for land. You can also one-way the spot, the spike when you plant here. So it's really good. As a defender for B, always smoke this. This is really good. Unless there's a setup like where your sentinel maybe needs like a default smoke, where you can just ask him and then give that smoke. As for A, the A smoke would be, there's two ways to play A smoke. One, you can give a one-way on A main. Okay, this is a really strong one-way for A side attack, like A side defense, as this would make your opponent have to swing a one-way, which they would really avoid. Like, they will probably drone if you can break the drones. You can just hold this one-way, they'll just try to flash, try to take space, but they will have to use their util, they have to waste their util to just take this extra space that's here. Now, once they have already crossed, like they might have a Yoru TP left side, or they might have flashed and taken the space, you can give the default smoke, and then you can run back. Now, if you want to retake A side as a defender, this smoke is pretty good. So just hold backside. Say they said like they're already AB in, and there's a guy backside, he's just trying to hold, try to live. This smoke is pretty good to help him just hold the side, because they would, like, the guys attacking would really hesitate to swing out backside, as you might be here, could be anywhere, could be here. So it's really good for that. And these are the smokes for Abyss. That's it.